Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Scorpio meditation. I've laid out the Crow Tarot. I will clarify with the Tarot of the Divine and finish up with a couple of Oracle cards. And this is about the new moon in Scorpio on the 13th of November, which is forming several aspects, but one is an opposition to Neptune, which is helping us to tap in more deeply to our interest in spirituality, our wholeness, our desire to heal from the many behaviors that we've identified that we want to change. And this identifying the things and the institutions, the realities in the world that we want to shift, we want to improve, we're actually having this opportunity to sum this up through the end of the year into late January of next year as Pluto transits out of Capricorn into Aquarius. So I'm going to ask you if you're enjoying this reading, finding it useful along the way, that you will like this video, you will share it with someone who may find it useful. You will comment below. I enjoy your thoughts, your appreciations, your feedback, and subscribe to this channel, Pacific Tarot. It helps me to continue doing something I enjoy. So your overall energy, Virgo, is the Ace of Wands. This is a beautiful start of something passionate, something that comes out of your desire space, something that you have long wanted, perhaps an aspect of yourself that has been growing as you have been evolving your professional status, your work life, your home life. You are starting something that arises from an expression of who you authentically are. So this is a beautiful start, a beautiful new energy, a beautiful portal or window of opportunity. In the position of the moon, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I always incorporate lunations into readings. The lunations are how we as humans time our activities. And this new moon represents a time of beginnings. So this is your second ace. And that is also another very powerful symbol of beginnings, newness. This is more of a portal, an opportunity that I believe you've created. Not only are you pursuing a passion project, but you're also looking at a way to build that into an opportunity for abundance, for wealth, for prosperity. Something not only that will be long lasting, even permanent, but something that will be of value to others. So this is really indicating, again, an opportunity I believe you've created. This is come in the form of an offer, but this offer is likely to be the result of work that you have already done, work that you've already built and developed, an aspect of yourself that you've already evolved. And you now are in a position to recognize that you can not only build your abundance, your opportunity for wealth or prosperity, but build it from a place of a genuine expression of who you are, what you desire. And so this shifts this opportunity from merely about having more money to having a greater sense of abundance on your own terms. In the position of the sun, we have the Justice card. And the Justice is really further emphasizing the fact that this new start, this new project is coming as a result of your evaluation of not only the imbalance power in the world, but of the way you may have individually received unjust treatment, been treated unfairly, not received the compensation for work that you have already done. and your ability to advocate not only for your redress to an unbalanced situation, but for others who share your position, so that you may be in a position to advocate for or be active in a social arena where a long-standing oppression or abuse of power has existed. This is confirming that this comes out of a history or a development, evolution of work that you've been doing. You have observed that you have earned this position of empowerment, perhaps coming from a less favorable state. In the past, you may have even felt to be the victim of an institution, coming in as in a beginning position. I forget what they call that, but coming in as an underling of some sort, working, being unfairly exploited, and now being in a position to request, demand, or create an opportunity where compensation is justly awarded. There are many other examples of balance that you can be receiving in your life and discerning into the world, so that you are fundamentally receiving reward for things that you have already earned, that you are deserving and worthy of. In the position of the present, we have the Nine of Wands, and you've been working on this just balance of power, this appropriate recompense for your efforts for a long time. This may be a reflection of the way that you've built up your own employment, your own professional status. You may have worked tirelessly on a number of less consequential or lucrative projects in the past. You may have attempted to create a version of what you now have an opportunity to create in a very long-lasting, permanent, and valuable way, resourced way, so that others want to contribute to the project you're working on now, when in the past you have worked to that, perhaps without even compensation at all. But this effort you've made, this repeated attempt to create this new beginning, to start this new project, this new business, it has absolutely been damaging, has left you high and dry, bruised and battered, but you're more determined than ever, particularly to craft this new opportunity into the thing that you believe is balanced, is empowered, is equitable. In the past, we have the Temperance card. And this new opportunity that you're creating, perhaps it's not only a professional opportunity, but it's also a personal one. A new business opportunity may lead to a new home or personal relationship or passion project may lead to a better business, a better wealth building opportunity. But this has come as the result of your long patience and hard work to sift through your resources, your own behaviors. This is you calibrating over a long period of time the way you work, how you've invested in yourself, how you have been rewarded, and the resources that are now available to you, and what you will do with those. This card was called the Grand Alchemist in the past, and this is really about refining what is given to us, in this case, in the case of alchemy, the quackery of the Middle Ages. It was a symbolic language. It was not intended to be a science. But the symbolic language is about refining your animal instincts into your spiritual nature. It promised the fountain of truth via the Philosopher's Stone, which was a symbol for the truth. And so you have long been sorting and sifting your truth, applying your discipline, efforts, labor to the crafting of this opportunity that you have now created. This is a kind of social healing that you've been experiencing on a personal level, where you have refined your skills, your attitudes, your perception, and your intention, so that you are recognizing the way that you improve, so you improve the conditions around you. In the future, we have the Five of Swords, and you have encountered the kind of resistance that you continue to encounter for a while. There are many there who are resisting this project, who don't think it's valuable, don't think it's worthy, that are undermining, discrediting your efforts, perhaps. However, in the past, that kind of sabotage, these kinds of attacks, these kinds of not being taken seriously, actually fed on your own sense of not having enough resources, not having enough collaborators or value, merit to your ideas in a way that you no longer have. The attempt is to undermine the value of your project, but you actually are beyond that. You have understood that your project speaks to those who have not been served in the past, and that is where the real resistance is coming from. So you continue to face down this resistance as you are promised, and are creating a well-resourced, well-regarded opportunity to begin something that is going to have an impact in a much more balanced, fair, just way than it has in the past. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands, and you're present with the Page of Coins and the Temperance card, which is a repeat. So you are really open here and preparing yourself to maximize this new start, this new opportunity, these new offers that are that you've created, that you've drawn towards yourself. You are open to doing things differently, because what you're doing is different from the norm. You're not conforming. You're creating something that has not existed before. You're addressing an audience that has not been served. You're providing value to people that are usually eliminated from whatever conversation or effort has existed in the past. So that is an act of continuing the same process that the alchemist symbolically engaged in, and that is your own individual healing applied on a social level, looking at the resources, sifting through the ideas, looking at your customers, clients, students, audiences, and crafting them, informing them, providing them with the tools that they need to generate the ideas, the services and products that are a part of this new wealth generating, wealth creating enterprise. I want to remind you that this is about your passion. This is about an authentic expression of your talents, your needs, and your desires, and that it is intended to be the same for your customers, clients, or audiences. I'm going to pull a divine crystal oracle for you and remind you that you can like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I pull the Golden Healer Quartz. Open the door. It seems to me, Virgo, that is precisely what you are endeavoring to do. And I'm also going to pull a Language of Flowers oracle, and the Mexican marigold wanted clearly to come out, and the key word is renewal. Time to begin again, stronger and better. Thank you so much for this beautiful reading and for your time, Virgo. Until next time, namaste.